We live, baby. Yeah. We live. So, let's kick this off. We are listening to this too. Payin Dues, chapter 1. Documenting. Let's get it. I gotta steal this motherfucking album cover from y'all real quick. Because I need that. Shit be here. Let's get to it.
Say the good. Say the good. Shit ain't no safety streets. From lifestyle we trapped. From now on, ain't no rules of safety found. They busting rounds on my streets now. The niggas is strapped with gas. Ready, willing to spark they straps. Just the itching to say they did that. No keep snack, so ease back. Who eats the slack? Call your mom if you need that. She'll tell you these streets is wet. And that, you gotta watch your back for this. You don't know who trying to set up the jack move. So move with your two and the food that a map food. The anybody can get it. Lose the rules. Even if a nigga saying the wrong things too. Tell the fools, just act cool. Get what they do and switch up your words like that shit's cool. So why choose? We got to continue.
Alright. This particular song was called My Story. No? Let me see. Yeah. Oh damn. My bad, Q. I ain't even put you in this bitch. Okay. Alright. Oh shit. Who the fuck is this? Ain't that a bitch? Alright. Damn. So the crazy part is, man, I didn't even put the song Face was on the album. But I got him in the album cover fucking credits. Right? The story, I mean, the song you listen to right now, Street Story, right? More insight from a hustler's point of view, from me raising my youngins that's coming up behind me or around me or whatever you want to call it or whatnot. And I understand why I didn't put him in the credits of that song because he was only, it was like a conversation to him. As you can see how I started the song up. If you want to get a preview of how I started, we'll listen to the song, go buy the album, and dudes on my website, you know what I'm saying, chapter 1. And he helped me put, like, give it a brother to brother essence or whatnot, whatever you want to call it. So I kind of had a conversation, like, he was like, damn, you wrote that shit like he was talking to me. So I'm like, well, you know, we can do a skit. We can go come over, let's do it. You know what I mean? I believe at the time, he came through and we put it down. I mean, wow. Shit. See? Explicit appears courtesy of Beatdown Productions. The chorus to Life was written by Becca Styles. It's that time features Caleb Ricks on the guitar, courtesy of Cartoon Graveyard. Reality and Pierce, courtesy of Kings of Killer Beats. Tico appears, courtesy of GMF. EX Hunter appears, courtesy of my own boss. Tico appears, courtesy of himself. Plays appears, courtesy of himself. You dig what I'm saying? I was just making up shit, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I had my motherfucking, you know, I knew what to put in there. And I knew we wasn't working with a bunch of producers or a whole bunch of people that's, you know what I'm saying, working with a whole bunch of people that was in play, you know what I'm saying? You got one person working on all the beats himself, you know what I'm saying? I'm calling people to play guitars and all this shit. Um, the first song on this two is on the album. It's 23 songs, but they're in order, right? So let's see the order they're in. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 17 without the intro. So we got 18 tracks, 17 songs on this album right here. So let's go to the next song. Would you like to listen to that one?
Stay watching too. He gonna catch you slipping. Even if you whoop his ass, he gon' still be tripping. Man, I just lost another soldier out there representing. Big D, Lord, please bless his soul. Let him rest in peace.
Wow.
All I can remember, man, is the last conversation I had on the phone with him, man. It's not like this, man. We'll never get caught slipping.
I'm gonna start like Tori. It's like a brother to me, like a cousin. Uh, really is my cousin, because of his dad, but he's double kin to my brother Pee Wee, right? So his cousin Derek Jackson got killed. That's who I reference in this song. Big D, Lord, please bless his soul, may he rest in peace. You know, um, we all went through it. He got killed. They say it was it was in the parking lot at the club at a club in Marshall. I'm not willing to say the name. I remember the name of it. I don't know. I don't remember the name. I was in Minnesota at the time. This shit happened. You feel me? Uh, Possibly, yeah, I was recording this album, and I remember coming down here and recording a lot, doing a lot of documentaries when I was working on One World, the documentary, and I caught Double D on camera doing anything that I didn't change it at the club, you know, performing. I mean, everybody, this was when I came down here that time, he was alive at that time because I had to find him on the footage of the DVD, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I mean, me reflecting, um, jail to everything I could possibly cover as being as mental or conscious as possible, but still I am me. And every time you look at me, if you knew me, it would say, oh, nigga, you ain't gonna be shit. You ain't gonna be nothing but old hustle, old, you know, or drug dealer type thing. So, I mean, I didn't focus so much on my street ethnicity, like who I was, or who everybody would remember me for. So when you listen to me on songs, you got a dose of me, like, whoa, right there. Yeah, that's Marvin type shit. Let's move on to the next song. No, that's all it's like. Go back and listen to these real songs, man. Pour my heart out to this album. We'll keep going before we see Payin Dues, chapter 1. Chapter 2 coming. Dues paid, baby.
One mission to each day. My intuition's on the menu. This should be previously living.
Let's see the visions we previously rendered. I mean, this song is so deep, but to feel the way I felt since I was little. But if you was to step outside of what you were taught in religion or the church, it would be like proving, motherfucker, now proving. So what I was feeling was a deep spiritual awakening during this album because I was dealing with a lot of doubt, perception, and more misconception as far as how should I give you what was taught to me and what I could work off of, what I know, what I experienced as a writer, as living life, to be an artist. And when I did this particular song, A Man's Fate is what it's called. And it features mystery. It's mystery sequel and fate. So he is on here. A Man's Fate. See, sometimes you just gotta look, man. Pay attention. You think? So, I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. Me and my brother Mark wanted to force to go to Catholic school here in Brooklyn, St. Anthony. It was like, it was a way of life for my grandmother. She was big in the Catholic church and shit like that. So I guess our Annie had a pool. So they got us in the St. Anthony, you know what I'm saying? And she felt like that's where we get the discipline as far as religion that we needed and come up the right way. My grandma was in his name. Come on. Now it's there. still ain't got to the point of why this song was wrote. But here it goes. You ever wanted, not let's say shake up the faith of people, or men, or anything like that, or men, women, the masses, but you always felt like something was peculiarly off or something was wrong, but you couldn't say, like, you don't want to tamper with the minds. And at this time, I was writing this album. I always dealt with the constraints of my family and how they felt, and knowing they were big in the gospels and the scriptures and how they felt about religion and shit like that. And this was mainly like everybody's family when you strive to walk some type of religious straight line, I guess. Christianity, spirituality, whatever, is totally different. So to have to deal with what was bubbling inside of me, knowing that I'm not turning away from a given or driven life, but what I was feeling inside was void of what was being taught to me. So as you see, I open up the verse with hard knock life living. Something about giving a life by Christ. It was written, like this album is so old. Like I don't know the words lyric by lyric, but the things I said was to the point of not wanting to take anyone astray, but question, but it was real. Like this is real inside of me. In a sense of questioning reincarnation and the cycles of your spiritual being, which is your soul, it came out like that.
I'm feeling like I'm in here before deja vu episode. Understanding like I hit the script. One mission to each.
Let's bring it back to the beginning. This is a special song. A man's faith.
Hard knock life living. Trying this cause I was given. Life by Christ. The plan is standing like I hit the script. One mission to each living. That's how I'm feeling. My intuition's on the million. Vision to be previously living. I'm feeling like I'm in here before deja vu episodes. Life's cold, your own peeps and kick down the door. Feeling no remorse, disregards for how you feel. It's sunny money, and it's how they usually feel. Feeling these days, gotta sacrifice your life to make it real. Nigga, I never talk. I swear when I'm by myself late at night, I can hear spirits talk.
Embodiment, reincarnation. Look up those words. I'm sure we in this time now where we're waking up to things that are called energies and spiritual guidance and universe now. Like 2007, we weren't talking about these things, but as you can see, the mind pondered on them. And of course, a sense of being talking like this. Yay. TJ Young. TJ Young. This is me. The artist they couldn't place in the genre as far as what the fuck is he talking about? Right. Everyday shit that ponders the mind, that boggles it, that you deal with, that those trial and errors, the mental pros and cons on your soul, you know what I'm saying? Spiritual warfare. You feel me? Shit like that. And C4 wrote the beat. You know, I mean, C4 wrote the chords. Everybody wrote their own verse. I would always try to get to see if everybody. Yeah, he wrote the verse. I wrote the singing part underneath the verse. I believe Mission did some things on the chorus too, but it was more like Foley effects with his voice. I'm not sure. Like we put so much shit into the shit. Like I always tell people this: if you get high smoking weed, or whatever you do, I ain't trying to encourage this shit, but I'm saying if you smoke herbs, I am not encouraging. Don't do this shit at home, kids, whatever. Yeah, if you smoke herbs and you listen to my music, you gon' fall into it. You will be engulfed with it, especially if you got headphones on and you bumping my shit in an intentful manner in a way to where I'm trying to understand to the best of my ability, your ability. Like, cause I say that to say this. I get high when I mix my music in the midst of recording. It's like my little ritual. Like I do like to put me in that zone. You know what I'm saying? It takes my mind a little further than normal. You know, my creative side. And I don't need herb to work. That's not the purpose, that's not the point. But that is my choice. When I get in the studio when I'm mixing something and I need to zone out, I'm totally capable of it. Like I said, without no movie, but to just get that motherfucking song deep in that motherfucking pocket, like I want it to sound so you can hear everything I'm hearing and everything I did to the fucking beat. Don't get high. Don't get high and listen to my music. Because you're going to fall in and you're going to start loving it. That's all I got to say about that. You know, but anyway, I know it sounds a big headed, but it's not. It's just the truth. Like, I'm mixing that zone. So when you vibe with that frequency that I was vibing on, it's going to do something to you. It's going to be like, whoa. Nigga, you a trip. But yeah, let's listen. It's got a lot of shit in this song.
Understand life design. And we wasn't all born here just to live and die. Cause the place that we gon' live forever. If we turn it down, what we all do life up in life on this earth. Cause it's only a curse. The gift that God is giving. And put him first. Enemy go second, that's your worst mind. When you test it, that's the worst kind. A manipulation, dedicating your whole life to false state. Breaking your mental, not knowing anything. And God forsaken the don't be in trouble. Every sinning at the time I'm departing from this existence. Well, my faith decrease. The whole one of the streets, I cannot sleep. That niggas wanna talk that but we I got the power, turning the shit and sacrifice. But you stupid bitch, when I stay up when I cannot sleep. This shit established next week. I walk in a room to premonitionist, slash repetitionist, superstitionist. But half that's all I play when I'm inflicting it. Straight up my nigga hit this shit. That's all I pay when I'm inflicting it.
That song is 4 minutes and 17 seconds long. As you can see, C4, the First verse you heard from the feature was Mission, My Story. Uh, and the second verse was C4. We would have those type of like life ministry, profound conversations in the studio. Just I don't know, like the universe puts you around people that question those very same things inside of you. So at the time we were reflecting, that was meant to happen. You feel what I'm saying? Like it was magic. It was meant to be. And you can hear it in the song, like when it's played. Like I said, my sister would fuss at me, Sharon. She'd make me put so much shit in it. Not putting so much shit in the sound. I'm like, this is my style. This is what I'm. Shit, I don't give a fuck. Can't nobody listen to that bullshit. You know, she would text me back. But mind you, she would always be one of the first person purchase my music and would hit me on the phone and be like, I just got your shit. It sounds good. I'm sorry I fussed at you. It do sound really good. It's you. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm trying to tell her, you know, I'm trying to give people mood like this. I'm not trying to appeal off somebody else's wave or a cloud or curve. Like, where the fuck do you stamp yourself in the game? Like, who the fuck is you? What do you sound like? So, something fresh and new like this would be very influential. I understand that. And again, I'm not trying to be big headed with none of that shit. If this shit is meant to be, it was meant to happen. Now that I look at all this shit that's going on, I mean, in my eyes do the burn. Now, you know, it's like a little burn. Yeah, you know, it's like, I had to wait until these stories was a little older to get past certain things that probably would have fell out of my mouth 5 or 6, 7 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Versus the time, era, and time frame the shit was recorded in. And I know I don't talk too loud, but I'm gonna let y'all get to that song now. So please listen to that one. A Man's Faith featuring My Story and C4. Let's go to number track one. It's not, like I said, it's 23 songs, but a lot of songs didn't make it to it. We got 17 songs that actually made it to the album, right? So, keep doing that. Subtraction. What didn't make it is on the website. You can preview it and purchase it there.
Yeah. Give me meal in this motherfucker. I got to stay boys on this bitch. I feel this. Folks gotta feel this. Those boys in this nigga don't gotta feel this. All my dogs hungry, so we gotta get a real quick. Get back till it feel like you gotta build it. Your exes gotta feel this. Folks gotta feel this. Those boys in this shit don't gotta feel this. All my dogs hungry, so we gotta get a real quick. Do your thing till it feel like you gotta build it. Your exes gotta feel this. Folks gotta feel this. Those boys in this nigga don't gotta feel this. All my dogs hungry, so we gotta
Song
get a
was
real
recorded
quick. Do your
twice, I
thing till
believe.
it feel like you gotta build it. This right here, you gotta feel like the body beside me. It's a gravity world. For some niggas, the body of mine is gross. One friend, when I'm reading up, that'll leave them hungry. I'm the size of a BC cup. State to state is my way, the highway. Hustle good, talk rich niggas like Greg from Friday. I might say, who's the fuck? I've been wildin' with a vest on my chest. I flash shots like Betty Ryan West. My squad bringing the ready back. Giving me records, giving me hits. Y'all better giving me that.
thought she was gonna get you. Ha ha. Hold on, raindrop. Hot, hot. Stop telling us shit, Leo. I call this one serious. First over chorus, I believe.
We stick it out the city, so you know when well, down, now it's time to go get it. Sure, get it all out with it, 'cause I gotta come down. When your situation with this shit, you can't slack up. You gotta stay on the ground, we all in for the bus. Ain't with it, even if you don't want it, that's the case. This is gotta feel this. Boys, niggas getting low, gotta feel this. All my dogs hungry, so we gotta get them.
Mo laying the law down, relevant. A lot of people would like to say, like, oh, I remember like certain mentors over here, like, especially if they was talking directly, they'd be like, man, come from a relevant point. I'm like, relevant? We giving y'all us, like, for real, like, dealing with some young gangsters, you know what I'm saying? Like, we trying to water this shit down the best way we can without making people want to go out and crash and do crazy shit on account of us and something we said. So, I mean, shit is way more crime than we was. So at the same time, like, shit, what was y'all niggas on? So that's what you get. You dig? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's up with you?
Keep it jumping. This made it to the album.
Yeah, my credit card,
Featuring Bojangles, Mixture, and Sarah.
you know, cause I feel like shaking when I'm on the game. That's what you feel like doing, little mama. Go ahead, do what you do. I don't care, I'm gon' shake when I'm gaming. Yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with having a party. Yeah, in the middle of the street, yeah, in the middle of the day, yeah, in the middle of the night now. Yeah, we about to get this party jumping, baby. Go ahead now, shake that, drop it, while we bring it right back, show it like a
That motherfucker got that New Orleans second line to it all, you know what I'm saying? I forgot the name of a particular song it is. If you're from New Orleans, you would know that old point about theme song, two-step, second line song, band tune right there. You know what I'm saying? It just make you want. It make you want. You know what I'm saying? Get up and juke and move. So again, I'm in Minnesota, and you know I got some homies that's from New Orleans and shit up there, and you know they would always come back to the room, boy. And then they ain't know I was gonna come like that. Like, I mean, like I said, I always wanted to come different to a point where I wanted to always showcase like my gangster. So I went around the clock. I would do a lot of music different. So I mean, which well-rounded me and taught me how to be universal. Like when a person cut anything on, I could have something for it. So it trained me well to be sharp on all four corners. You know what I'm saying? He did. So keep it jumping. Going back to my roots. Like, everybody like you and Q, y'all always using them trying. Like, you know what I'm saying? We in the Midwest. So I'm like, nigga, I'm from the South though, you know what I'm trying to bring in the Midwest, you know what I'm saying? Something they hear, but with a touch of us already in the Midwest, you dig? Which would be the artist, you know what I'm saying? So I just came with some bounce. Let me bounce. I'm gonna bounce with this one, you know. And I had Sarah come in and she did the chorus and sung it beautiful, as you can hear. You know what I'm saying? And that's the one that everybody clung to. I believe that was the white chick I was talking about in the Post Bulletin article. That's clip. That you will see on the wall in the studio, you did. But yeah. Um yeah, let's go back to the song. I wrote the chorus. I wrote her verse because she got a little, like rap singing part in there, a little R&B piece in it. You know what I'm saying? That's seemed to Mystery's part. You know what I'm saying? I wrote it. So, this is what I always say, y'all, you had to cut me over there. I was like, nah, I wouldn't cut you, man. You know what I'm saying? In my mind, I was always thinking about the future. Like, if anybody knew Sarah was 17 and in a studio with 21, 20, what, 5, and 26, 27 year old or whatever not, then you know how people quit to paint the narrative like they up to something now. They did something, they raping people, or this and that shit. You know what I'm saying? So the way I wrote the verse was in almost like a back all state. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to do my thing. You dig? Just to really put her inside the song with the wolves. You dig what I'm saying? Like, get bit up in this bitch. I know you young, but you got some sick men in this world. And I ain't saying Mr. You say I ain't saying that. I'm just saying in general. Generally speaking. So I wanted to showcase that her head was on a swivel and she understood the side. Like, I'm here to party, I'm here to get it home, and don't touch me. To be honest, like, type of shit. So let's listen to the song. No motherfucker, I don't play daddy's man.
Popping like you jigging on a double stack. It's like that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Gone good. Make you put it big and it bounce for me. You got me thinking, ooh, I wanna touch you. Your mama, can I rub you? See, I ain't with all that stunting. I ain't frontin'. You got a brother, how right? You broken, you boy bulging. You got me wanna knock you down in the middle of the street. I don't care who see you. I'm right, left, right, shake that ass, girl. Moving that shit. Oh, Johnny, I'm like this street women, can I help with that? She started looking at the nigga, started breaking it back. I said to myself, man, I ain't like that, they gotta be tapped. Then a nigga like me, gotta put it down, hold it down. Matter of fact, we can do it like that, or we can do it like this. Drop that shit, I ain't gon' play with that ass, man. I'ma fold that ass up, knock it loose. I'm from the motherfucking booth, baby. Shake my mama, baby. Go shake that ass, girl. I don't see nothing wrong with having a party. Hell no, I ain't. I've been tracking for months just to stop that dead I might keep getting bucket and I gotta keep smoking every drink just to keep my mind up on these Lord, these cause I don't want this on the door off on me. Cause I end up with the love walking up in those jeans and I ask that you shake but you don't for me. And I don't care, I'm gonna shake what I'm
Okay, so let's get into it. Wish you always come with something different every time. We have fun doing this shit. Do that there, do that there. Really wow. Everybody talking about no wiggle bottles. But I wasn't doing it in that way they doing it. So really, so it came to She was on that shit too.
Now she fucking with a rooster. Say bye bye, no more fucking with a loser. Paper coming in and you want me to spend it. Open up a strip club, call it the kitchen.
Where you at? Dollars? How's the kitchen? So, yeah, I took it all the way back. You know what I'm saying? That's a bounce. You dig? So let's go to the motherfucking next song. Like I said, ain't really much to explain deeply lyrical. I mean, you could vividly relate to the music now that I listen to it now, and to go through the door as I was trying to knock on and go through it. I got ridiculed so much to the point that I even questioned the music that I was recording, but I never stopped recording. You feel what I'm saying? Like it was, man, I already knew I wasn't doing it for the machine. I was doing this for the listen. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, oh, this ain't sticking. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. And it became just a part of me. So I just recorded more and more and more and more and more and didn't give a fuck about what nobody felt or cared to listen to. I just gave you the music I wanted to hear. So
Get up, love. Yeah,
ooh,
that's what we all need. I'ma keep it real. See, I know we got a
I'ma
lot
think
of
I
brothers
don't got
out there in
money.
the struggle. You know what I'm
I
saying?
ain't call you no bitch. I was mad at the child when I called you a bitch. I apologize. But
Make it hard, whatever you're struggling with. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know. I don't remember the name of his song. But I know the name of my song was called Ghetto Love. And like I said, I was trying to get me and my boys a distributed deal, you know, a commercial distributed deal where we can, you know, have what we were recording distributed plus have major access to commercial outlets and more and endorsements and such. You know what I'm like I said, a particular person I was sending my music to, and where I was putting my music to showcase that, it's here. You know what I'm saying? This particular song was placed on MySpace, actually, to be exact, along with my beat page. I would showcase my beats. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, I got so many songs and beats that reflect eras that the Gimme Me team created that you very much know. Like the Hustle Boy. I mean, Indian Draft going down. I mean, that beat was recreated, and that's what came of it. Ain't nobody will ever tell you that. But I tell you, I feel it in my soul. I hear it in that beat, especially when I listen to the Hustle Boy T2P. You know what I'm saying? I believe that album is not on my website, but it will be because it's most definitely loud. I think I might master it. But it sounds really good, so when I master it, EQ wise, it's gonna sound immaculate. And it's a phenomenal compilation. So if you would like a copy of that, get at me. I got many copies of it. To be exact, when you're up, I got time. You got time. Stay right there, motherfucker. I got inventory, bitch. I got tons of copies of these. Like, I didn't say tons, but I ordered about 1 or 2 thousand of these CDs at the time. It was a street run. I didn't really want to release it commercially through my label like I was doing on my other music because it had so many unsigned artists on it, and man, it's harder than you think to put together a team of artists that want to be there to see the finishing or the finish line to be successful. I mean, a lot of people feel like the song is just it. I put it out there that people hear so it can be something. There's so much more that go into this shit. Like, bro, yeah, this is just a street. You know what I'm saying? This is a street run. I'm sure you've been seeing this plenty of times on my social media accounts. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? The little gave me breakfast birds and the hologram and shit on the scene. I always that's one of my cell phones. Like I tell my brother, yeah, man, you know it's official because it got to give me breakfast in there. You know, so resellable. Shout out to you, man. You did. T2P, Transition to Power. Like I said, there's so many people on this CD, so it didn't really get released commercially. It was just a street run, good music. It hit my website. I believe I did. I released it digitally, commercially on iTunes through, was it Nambit or TuneCore? I'm not sure. I know Hustle Too Strong got released with TuneCore and I took it down after, man, we ain't talk about that right now. We Ghetto love.
Sometimes you need help. Ghetto love. Yeah, that's what we all need. I'ma keep it real.
I
See, I
keep
know we
wanting to
got a
start
lot of
thinking about
brothers
this
out
track.
there in the struggle.
Every
You know
time
what I'm saying?
you hear them licks, lost without you. That's what it is. That's my shit. Man, this song is so fucking cold. And I tell you, ghetto love is something. It's a hit, bro. Like, it's a hit.
Ghetto love. Yeah, that's what we all need. I'ma keep it real. See, I know we got a lot of brothers out there in the struggle. You know what I'm saying? Doing
I
anything,
feel
hustling,
like
working a nine.
oh, that's a big song. You bitch do something, nigga. No, it was not to paint that picture. It was to lighten your load, nigga. Really, like, if you're a dude, a man, you know you're a provider, you're a protector. That's what, even in this day and time and era, still to this day, it's on your back to provide for the family, money wise, mentally, spiritually, you gotta, and all that shit. But you just don't let any motherfucker on your side, just let any motherfucker sit with you and just enjoy all you work hard for. So it was one of them songs where, you know what I'm saying, like, if you're gonna be next to me, like, I need a funky love, a ghetto love, somebody here with me through the thick and thin that don't care how we look, what it takes to pick us both back up. If I drop the ball, would you help me pick it back up? Because you know I got you, I'm in motion right now. It would be no reason why you hear it. It wouldn't be no other reason why you hearing this song. Because I'm in motion getting beat. So just in case something happened to me, do you got me if I need you? Feel me? Even though I got us. You feel what I'm saying? I already got us. You did. But do you have my back if I need you? That's what ghetto love was about. I hate when people try to depict the songs, you don't listen to the lyrics the right way. And what do you mean by that? But get with your man, the motherfucker you really care about, and be like, I help you out. If you need, get up, boy, stop all that crying. You know I got your back. But you question me because you got your nigga sitting next to you. Like, why you listen to that nigga song or some shit? You know what I'm saying? So you want to question lyrically how I'm coming. But in the sense of it being like 21 questions, and asking questions, like, do you got my back? Before I start spending money on you, moving you in, doing all this dating, moving around with you, being seen in the public eye with you. Bitch, I don't know what's going on in your background. I don't know what crazy ass nigga waiting to fucking take us both out and shit. Bitch, we in a relationship. Is we down and rolling or not? Because 9 times out of 10, if we not rocking, locked in, then we probably not seeing each other. I probably just fucking. So this was to seal the deal with somebody I was dating in that era. She know who she was. She know who she is. So it was a song written to her. And I don't really think she knew that, but it was. Now you know.
Straight to the ladies, you know what I'm saying? Got that nigga paying it up, make it hard. Whatever you're struggling with, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you need a call, special person that'll help you get through these hard times with this world. crossing the big issue. Smash the ground beneath your feet. Off like the melody, and carry the words I speak. That's priceless, call it a gift. But you know as well as I know this price tag on living. I ain't gon' lie to you. Sometimes I be hurt, running low on my phone, so I need to be served. That would you help me out? Give me some hands and get me off the ground. Never front on me when I'm on the grind. Cause baby, you know me, I'm getting one. Girl, I got me on you to have my back. You know you got me, girl, and that's a fact. I won't touch you, let me make it clear. Baby, it's something my brother needs to hear. Like, I need to know if you would give me your legs. Take me shopping for some clothes, but I need some clothes for my hands. I want you to have my back. When I'm stressed out from the world, I need to know how you be willing to go for me, girl. Now listen, sometimes it gets a little hot up in the kitchen, but I ain't tripping. If you wouldn't know, I just would have offered it. Now listen, I'm ready to cook you. Just pay attention and keep looking for them laws. And them jackets trying to get me. They don't wanna see me get me. Just wanna see me dead up in the car. But I know you feel me. So I'ma do what I need to get these prices from around me. If I'm talking,
Shout out to Big Brother Mark. You dig? Like, he took my chorus and freaked it. He like, come back, man, I got you. You know, he read it. He like, I got you. He ain't like my chorus at all. Like, he real critical. He's a real critical writer. And when he writes from a different depth or galaxy. Like, if you like used to listen to his song that he recorded, you know, the lyrics are totally different. Like his poetry was real deep. Let's just say that. So when he wrote the chorus, he like, I got something funny, and you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I was vibing with what I had for it, but he took it and made it 10 times better. You know what I'm saying? I fell off, would you help me out? Give me some minutes to keep me off the ground. Never fret on me when I'm on the grind. Cause baby, you know me, I'ma get mine. Cause I'm counting on you to have my baby. Oh, he killed that bitch. You feel me? It was before the times, and they ain't do shit but rip it apart and ridicule it and use it for themselves. Lost without you. How again? How? When I'm laying it down, like I'm laying out alone, you might want to listen to the lyrics of that song, like vulnerable. I'm being vulnerable with you, baby. Why wouldn't you want me to be that comfortable to understand our relationship to grow? Yeah, you did. Shit like that. So he wrote the chorus. He would always get mad at me when I tell this kid, you know, fuck up your, yeah, you know, yeah. I'm like, I ain't gonna fuck nothing up. They should have touched our music. How the fuck something up and they touching my shit? Like, give me my props. Give me me. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, I did not get that name from down here, but it was a phrase that I would hear my brother Pee say all the time. Yeah, man, give me me, give me me. You know, they would always say that when we're playing dice and shit, or just when, like, nigga, you not to play me. Like, nigga, you know, nah, nigga, you try to show up. So, like, nigga, give me me, nigga, give me me. So, that's how the name came up. It was gonna be Iceberg. I was writing on the drum, but I couldn't come up with a nice logo to fit Iceberg. But I still kept the drawing. I don't have it to this day. So I would write it. Iceberg Records, Iceberg Records. Nah, that ain't gonna go. And then I'm like, giving me records. So I took that and I broke down to Gimme. M-E. I don't feel like telling you what each of those letters mean, but I didn't take the records and make it a meaning. You can if you like. But Gimme, give me. Has meaning behind each letter. First letter, I give you a clue. Genesis of creation. Okay? The eyes immaculate. And we'll stop right there. We can go find it online. It's there. You'll find it. The meaning of giving you records. Anyway, this song, it'll love. Ooh, when it hit that trump, when it hit that boom, boom, fuck it thuds so deep. I don't even think you're gonna hear a motherfucking guitar pluck in the song. You might because the way they master it is. Thank you. Mastered by Colin Sapp. Thank you, Colin Sapp. Specialized master. Colin Sapp. June 3rd, 2007. Mastered by Colin Sapp. Donna J. White. This is what we sent it to. We sent it to Donna J. White, 47 Moline Street, Farmington, MA, Maine, whatever you want to call it. Massachusetts, is that? I'm not sure. Yeah. I'm gonna put all the personal information there because I don't even know if this company still exists. But that was when it was mastered. Artist EJA titled this too. June 3rd, 2007. "5 months and 12 days before Xavier was born, this CD was mastered. Shout out to my son. I mean, he played a special role in this entrance. Mariana, as you can see, I did mention my one child in one of the songs. At the time, I wasn't pregnant, but I thought my album would get pregnant. I wasn't pregnant with Xavier, you know what I'm saying? We wasn't pregnant with Xavier. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Nicole Work, you know what I'm saying? Their mother, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, my prince was born, you dig? He was on the way. So I was trying to get myself ready for him, you dig what I'm saying? Like, what Pops got for us, like, let's get it. Little dude, you know what I'm saying? When he was old, you know, getting old enough to understand what the fuck going on. You feel me? Appreciate you, Colin Sapp. Colin Sapp. Colin. Yeah, you a trip. Colin Sapp. That's your name. I apologize for slaughtering it. You dig? Once more, go get this album on my website. Purchase it because you won't be able to listen to the whole song in its eternity unless you have a subscription to my website. You can get this there as well. I believe you can order it too. I don't have any more hard copies of this. If enough people request hard copies of it, I'll remake this. You know what I'm saying? The best way I can and get you an original copy. Because there's so much more to this CD that isn't here. I just have this part. I mean, everybody else got a full copy of it. I got the. I'm one that really didn't like to hang on to music. I know I got the archives and shit of my shit, not so much of all our old shit. I did have all our old shit, but I don't have it anymore. But I kept archives of my shit, so I can come through get some smoke. You want to see these nigga? $5. Fuck it. It's going out the door. Even if I had to give it to you for free, I was proud. I just wanted you to hear it. Listen to it. Let me know what you think. Okay. So, back to Ghetto Love.
About some mad divine hands, some fresh staff, multiplying dollars and cents. That made sense. She told me she needed to pay the rent. She get me in the morning after my text read. I know you help me out. Give me some hands and get me off the ground. Never front on me when I'm on the grind. Cause baby, you know me, I won't keep this right. Could've gotten on you to have my back.
So like I said, like I put it in, I walked it out like as if I was to film that motherfucker in real life manner. Like I was going through tough times too, I believe. I mean, yeah, man. Shit. Ooh. It was like I manifested that to happen. Like, that was crazy. Like, when I got caught with the 2 pounds in New Mexico, like, I almost like that song, like, resonated so much with me when I was sitting in the Fox spot. Like, stop, nigga. You ain't going nowhere, bitch. Oh, man. And I need to get back home to Minnesota. Cause oh man, that's crazy. You know what crazy? I was listening to this motherfucking album, man. Fuck, I got pulled over, nigga. One of these reference CDs is what? Got stuck in the middle of the console when I was trying to put that bitch in park. And I almost hit the motherfucking state trooper. He was mad at me. Put this bitch in park. But anyway, we ain't gonna talk about that. We'll keep going. But listen to Ghetto Friend. It was one of those, like, if we ain't holding each other down, what the fuck is we got for? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Ghetto Friend. We'll listen to the song. I'm thick on it. Early. What's the name of the song? Early.
Consider me the sun rising from my window pane. I can see light in the skies and must be on my path. I don't know, so I don't bother to suffer with me. Let's be with them to our father. Oh, listen, I'm be right beside me. Show me a sign. I feel like I shouldn't bother till you try. I really all born living to die. Every good in the size got us all like that.
Another faith-based song. I dealt with a lot of, even though I named that one song A Man's Faith, I dealt with a lot of deep diving into my soul lot to this album. Like I said, like it was my first album, my breakout album, so I'm looking for you to understand me, to listen. I mean, this wasn't a demo. Like I did not. This was me putting together art. This was that's why I kind of painted like myself. Like, layers and layers of this. Andrea and I both did. Photo credit goes to her. She took the pictures on our vacations and the front of this album cover. She took that picture and I directed her on how I wanted it to look. I cut out all the pieces from the pictures that I wanted and placed it and told her how I wanted it done. She would always be real finicky about it too, like don't touch it like that. Cause we would fight for the work. Like she would start something and she wouldn't want me to touch it because she, like this is my project. You got other motherfucking projects to do. Let me do what I'm doing. So we would fight over shit. Like who's gonna do the motherfucking album cover first, me or her? But on this particular album, like she did all the artwork on, and I directed it. You know what I'm saying? Like I want it done like this. I need this there. I want a flyer type of what's coming out. Be watching for Dues Pay. Like I told y'all, like Dues Pay Chapter 2 coming. You know what I'm saying? Not to be so strategic, but I mean, I was mapping this shit out. Like, let's get on it. Look, nowadays, there's so much shit that go in and shit because it's like they try to take so much control over your fucking intellectual property. These days were a lot more easier. It was straight to the point. You knew what you was getting. If it was on a motherfucking cover, it needed to be there. Simple. Wasn't no extra shit. Pop in the fucking CD, listen to it. And all this song got 1,000 million views. You know what I'm saying? It was like separating the music from the fucking artist is just terrible. And that's what the numbers have done. It's like, well, your music's something, but it ain't popular. See, those narratives they paint to break you down as an artist, which is not cool. And what you shouldn't follow. What you need to do is be focused. Tunnel vision. You need that to be the best you can be. You feel what I'm saying? So, like I said, Andrew helped me with this. This is a real photo. I don't know if this was a Nautica shirt or a Rockefeller shirt. St. Louis hat. That motherfucker was crispy, right? So I ain't even gonna put that bitch on my head. White Air Force Ones. I don't know if there was Air Force Ones or Adidas I had on that looked like Air Force Ones. They had a strap on, but they had bubblegum sole on this particular album cover right here. The back of the album has me chilling up against the fence and shit, so you get to see the shoes. I don't know if it was Air Force Ones or some Adidas. I'm not sure, but yeah. Early. Faith. Still wanting to walk. Yeah, like I said, let's put it like this. If I was sitting in the church looking at the pulpit and confessing it, the urge to be or to want to get up and walk out because I am feeling like something is wrong, something is off. So you get me questioning a lot in this song. Like I do right by people, I get fucked up. I do bad, good things happen for me. But slight calm or something. It just fate, just steady beating you down and trying to be the perfect you, better than you were and that the last yesterday, today. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I was dealing with this song. You know what I'm saying? Early. I mean, you can hear it in my lyrics. I sound like a gospel rapper, but trust me, this is not gospel music. This is the New Testament. Like I said, minding my business, investments, part one. Like I'm writing books for y'all. Like this ain't demos, man. This ain't albums, nigga. This is me. Damn heat, nigga. Give me a sound. Big head. Almost every song I was doing at the time was like 40 something to 5 minutes long. Like this song got 3 or 4 fucking verses on it. Like I was spitting my ass off. Like as you know, it's my new music. You'll probably get 3 verses or 2, and that's it. I ain't going past number 3 because I feel like I've given so much of myself away. So like you just hold back some. Keep some for you for something new. What's coming next? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you only gonna hear that one song a million times, and usually when that motherfucking one song take off, that's all everybody knows for. This was the reason for me not putting out a lot of singles. It was like albums, put together a body of work, because these motherfuckers is touting you, like, and taking your shit. Put your shit together. That way we can go back to that and be like, you know what? Oh, yeah, type shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's all. This particular song right here is called Angel, inspired by Angela Winbush. It's a remake, or it's not a cover. It's a remake. I remade the beat. I played the beat out. You know what I'm saying? It may be sped up. I think it's maybe a tempo or 2 over or under the original tempo of it. But again, you know what I'm saying? With being the lover I am, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to again pour into relationships. You know what I'm saying? And reflect on a loneliness I was feeling inside. Like I said, you be that provider, and you flushing out, giving yourself energy, money, all that shit, mental yourself. You just giving yourself constant, and nothing comes back. Even though you being your best and giving your best, but all motherfuckers see is potential in a dollar sign. Like I'll be around you because you know what I'm saying. Like I said, I was young, so of course pussy is there, but you know what I'm saying. The money there, why should you be looking for a relationship? But on the other hand, it's like I've always been a lover. I mean, I had my first child at 21, so it kind of did something to me when my decisions fumbled or discouraged a longevity with the mother of my kids. You feel what I'm saying? So it became a default inside of trying to correct your wrongs, and while you correcting your wrongs, finding out that you wasn't all wrong. So let me put out who I am, like what I want to the universe is what I also was dealing with. So I would also give you a softer side of me, which was hearing this song, Angel. Shout out to Becca Styles from writing the I don't know if she wrote that chorus. I think I wrote that chorus. Let me see. Yeah, she wrote the chorus to Life. I wrote the chorus to Angel. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you can hear it's been so long, I've been searching, it ain't been fun. Okay. But anyway, that's just a song. Let's just do a little bit of it so you can see what I'm talking about.
Figure I shit, so get it off my chest, As I sit up in the studio, feeling my nose, some time to reflect on things I didn't know before. Like not really focusing on my best pros and hoes. But I guess that's how it goes when you're young and don't know what you're getting into. Kinda hard to chew, like a tough cookie. My life is hard and full of obstacles and circular roads that lead back to the same path before. And yet I got so far to go.
Man, he's telling you motherfuckers, man, I'm solidified, man. Man, I'll be your favorite artist. Not mine. But I know who I am. I know what I've given to this So, again, like I said, showing you saying a man can't be soft and show his vulnerability, but he can cry around me. Yeah, the fuck right. Because when a motherfucker do shit like this, you don't respect it. So a motherfucker gotta lie to you again and tell you that I'm on stage singing your favorite song and shit like that. And, you know what I'm saying? Dream Girl, like the song that I wrote, and then had Rod Wave steal my shit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody thinks to give credit to a good songwriter. They just still the emotion of it, and then like you giving me a little shout out would hurt your career or anything like that. I mean, like I said, I know who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like it was gonna make me or break me, but don't just take a nigga shit and be like, oh, you ain't gonna tell nobody nothing. Come on, bro. If I can hear it, you owe me one. That's all I'm gonna say. And Dream Girl, listen to that song. He even took certain lyrics and put it in his shit and said that about we on dues pay, right? Like I said, I don't steal. When I tried to, when I used these remakes, I played them out, right? And I even tried to reach out to those companies by email and say, hey, can I use this? Them emails never got answered. I don't know why. Like I said, like you obviously can tell these companies get thousands and millions of fucking emails, or don't hand out emails, and only certain people have these specific emails to communicate with. You give these emails to the public, fucking people will go crazy trying to get in contact with their favorite fucking artist or favorite label and asking for favors and shit. So you gotta kind of factor that in why the song didn't get heard. But then to turn around and hear your shit being portrayed in a different light and vibe, and you know it's your shit, it'd be like, hold up, can a nigga get a little shot? Like, I mean, they ain't always looking for money. Sometimes motherfuckers looking for their props to give them, you know, any need. So, you know, that the gas on the evening bean. But anyway, I'm comfortable, fuck you. I got something to say about it. Angel Winbush's song, Angel. Angel. That right there. I didn't know if Becca would have been able to hit that. She probably would have, because Becca has a very lovely voice. And I should have put that little pinch of sample in the motherfucking beat right there. And it was just it. It was like her saying, no, no, no. Because it probably would have popped more, but I felt like leave that out and put the chorus on top of that vibe, that beat, and see where it lands. Because I'm, searching for that angel. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, the lyrics on the song is self-explanatory. Like, when you put the song on, it's like, immediate.
My lowest, I'm feeling that should be someone in my corner to let me show it, to lean on times are colder. Not keeping me down when I'm needing you to let you know I only say I'm stressing. I need to forget about you, but it's kinda hard to do when your mama telling you, boy, you just like your father. Now what am I supposed to do when I do communicating with you? Wouldn't work, Lord knows it was hard at first just to get through to you. Hard times we pursue. Back on the couch trying to talk things out, girl. You know how it was.
Oh.
Sit back with the wood, trying to catch a buzz, trying not to fuzz, but that we you did.
Man, I can't even lie to you though. A pinch of ghetto love was still about Nicole too. You know what I'm saying? But this song right here, it's like when I couldn't get through to her, I would always write her a song. And that's how Angel came out. Like, you say you get to that point where you get tired of explaining yourself. It's like this gonna be, but as an artist or a writer or a songwriter, this is your last. This is usually your last reach out letter or whatever. You know, it's your last. Let's see. The last result of getting validation, right? What's that word? Clarity, right? So I went and recorded this song, and of course I did not give a damn about who I was dating at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it was like she kind of knew what I was doing, but you know, didn't tell me that she was secretly doing the show. It's like it's a lot of shit people don't think I knew. I knew, but we just kind of leave that there. Anyway, and it said the song "Angel." Most definitely, right there. If it wouldn't been know you, it wouldn't have been none of that song right there. Because growing up, um, that song inspired me. My sister used to ride around in her car named Crystal, clean her car, and bump that all the time. So that helped me grow as a youngin', you know what I'm saying? All that old good music, you know what I'm saying, brought me to that point of being able to explain myself in a vocal unit. So yeah, and go check that out on the website. Mark just called me, so I'm gonna have to get to him soon. You know what I'm saying?
Life,
I don't know if we woke
you
from
know,
this nap.
it's a trip. You dig?
So life, another ballad, classic.
Gotta feel it, man. Sometimes I sit back asking God why he sent me here. But it seems I get no answers. But I know he hit me down here without me knowing he blessed.
Another faith, talking to God again, talking to the inner God in me. Didn't know it at the time, but I was. You know what I'm saying? Again, another faith-based song, questioning my beliefs, myself, my wrongs, my rights. It's constantly spiritual battling inside, deep within. You know, so this beat, when I made that beat, that was when, like, man, still to this day, go to the day, GarageBand has so many fucking samples in it, man. And I'm like, oh, I can freak this. Oh, I can freak it. So I would play with samples, put them in there, and be like, okay, I'm gonna play this, but I'm gonna rock the beat to them. I walk like this. So I did use some Apple samples in this particular song. Did play the piano too, and you know what I'm saying. I mixed and mastered this whole motherfucker, but I didn't EQ master the motherfucker. That they did. You did. So another one of those. Go listen to it. I'm trying to wrap it up. I've been talking for an hour and 33 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I had some good old ass motherfucking great white fucking beans. So excuse me, baby. Chef Bouye. You did. Anyway. Oh yeah. So, life. I'm gonna let you hear the choruses and I'm gonna move on. I got 3 more tracks to play. That should do it.
Blesses me while I'm steady turning my back on him down here. I used to complain that my baby was holding me back. You know that concept when you got no one else to blame. Steady looking for a change when a change needs to be made in me. So I said that myself felt it was time to pursue something within me that I never thought that I could do. They knew that I could overcome all the evils like no brain. Hard to stomach, but we all one time name. We all flirting there, acting like we don't care. You see that wealth that you know you can't take it down. I'm talking about your generous cars and your bunch of shit. Like they some meaning for you do what it is you do.
So Becca wrote the chorus for this. Another great song. I guess I wasn't knuckleheaded enough. The world wasn't ready for that. I mean, I would get a lot like you was ahead of your time, like especially with particular topics and the age I was. It's like, why aren't you turning up and having fun and living life like recklessly? Which would have probably got to the bag a little quicker, but I felt like, I don't know, like I said, I always question given that that side of me to people. Like, it sounds good because you feel it from other artists that do that type of music, but I feel like this is my lane. This is what I do. You know what I'm saying? I walk the clock. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I'm one of the best artists to do that in this world. You feel me? Like, as far as feelings go, like, you not gonna overwork me when it comes to emotions and all the way around the clock. You're not. I got something for you everywhere. Tell me. Stormy nights. Yeah. Stormy nights featuring C4. C4. Appreciate you, brother. I mean, C4 would come through the studio so much. I mean, and, and he was one like, like almost like a reflection of me. Like he looked up to me like a big brother, and he would bring his Bible to our studio sessions. You know, just to have something to base a studio session on recording. He did. That punk ass motherfucker. So yeah, it's a basic recording on. You know what I'm saying? He will come to the Bible so like when we did this song, I mean it most definitely was raining and we had a conversation in the car listening to the beat. And it's like I wanted to do something different to the song and I don't know if we actually had a conversation in the car or we just got the windshield wipers in the rain. You know what I'm saying? But I think we rode around and smoked and just listened to the beat like a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And recreated. Yeah, that's what we did. We rode around, talked, listened to the beat, planned out how we was gonna do the song. And once we came up with the idea, like this is a song right here in this car. So we went back to the studio and done the song. You know what I'm saying? And I, of course, tweaked and did all type of motherfucking faux effects and put it all in there. And this is what you came on me. And then he lives my life people please roll tight. I see that was a sample from his song, Burning. My life is full of stress, but ain't no need to ask why. Cause I'm the one to blame if my life ain't going right. So come on, take a ride. Let's go see what's inside my mind. You wanna know why I grind? Well, let's just shit one time. Step inside my world fast, living the pace of the average Joe. But these kids put their living the image of which I wrote. Can't just walk down the street and they say I'm coast to coast. The racism is downplayed. This one big post. No time for one all go. But ain't that body high? I know this. We all take it for it's one big joke. But then I wanna work. So instead I'm president. Just one big joke. A crook with a check book. Spinning in the 4 just in the next o'clock. up too much time on my motherfucking recordings on these chats and shit. And they go by so fucking quick. So that was Stormy Nights, right? Yeah, that was Stormy Nights.
I got really sick. So I had cancer. I had a problem. Okay, so go back and forth to the doctor. Then I ate the treatment too. Stop going. I stopped going. My husband had stayed with me long. He was out. I was there. Anyway, he was a happy child. He was so hyper. Always running and jumping on every toy. Even then, her baby boy wanted the world. I was just a young squirrel then. Living amongst five other older siblings. Mine struggling and I was too young to understand back then. Shit, we were poor. Living off of food stamps, small meals, and hope is all we had. Just to make it through the stormy, rainy nights we had. As I look back, reflecting on the years that passed, I never really asked much of my dad. As a young lad, that thought then never really crossed my mind.
So the song we listen to right now is called Stormy Nights. My bad. I apologize. Then you got Early, right? Didn't I play Early for y'all? Did you know, by calculation, this song, I believe, was on the album but didn't make it, or either was used as a promotional song. That's crazy. I believe I released it as a promotional song. I didn't even put it out, or I didn't name it in this song. Oh, that's fucking crazy. That's a song that's going to talk about. I thought I put it on the album. All right. Stormy Nights. If you don't know who I am Demario Jamal Simmons. And that song, Stormy Nights, is a reflection of my life in a song, with my mom narrating, which she's used as the chorus in the song, the bridge to the next verse. I'm not gonna really play it. She gives an intro. She tells you who I am. It's like a documentary inside of a song. It's super dope. Yeah, it was like she was sitting there with her grandkids. You know what I'm saying? Alongside her grandkids, telling a story about me. You know what I'm saying? And how I came to be. It was like one of those. I don't know. It rained so much in Rochester around this time. And like, it was good, like rain was right. And it was like, I was catching like ideas. So I'm like, this is the way this song needs to play out. So I remember, recording my mom, sitting on the bed with her, and using the tape recorder that I had purchased just to do certain shit like that with. You know what I'm saying? And it was the little bitty tapes, the little bitty music. I don't know why I do shit like that. Get little bitty shit, and then These days you can't find that type of shit nowhere like the mini DVDs and shit. And the mini mini disc and shit and the fucking mini tape players and shit. So I recorded her telling her story. Go do that song. Go listen to it. You can get a full explanation of who I am through the song. You dig? Bits and pieces without coming to know me yourself. All right, last one and I'm out. Right, share. Facebook comment. Caleb Rips. Caleb Rips. Stupid ass shit. Caleb Ritz did the guitar part in the song, which is like towards the middle of it. I mean, yeah, he didn't do the rips that do. That's me playing it with the keyboard. I play the bass guitar with the keyboards. It's this one particular song right here has 36 fucking tracks in it. Possibly, eight. And that was just the beat. That was just the beat. I repeat, that was just the beat. And when I layered a song, actual song, that motherfucker made it have probably about 48, 58 tracks in it. Like, that song burnt the computer. Like, it had that white computer. It had that motherfucker, that G5. It's a Mac G5, G7, whatever, G5, something, I don't know. But the name of that computer, another box there. G5. Is an iMac G5. So the iMac G5, that motherfucker was spinning. That's when I recorded because it had so many tracks in it, and I wanted you to hear everything in the song. By this time, I had already knew that I would be sending this CD to get mastered. It cost me about $999, maybe $1,000 to master 23 songs. This was the last song for a reason, because every time I would record to it or try to record to it, it would make the computer lag and shit. So it had to be the last shit I did. Technology, bro. Anyway. I recorded the beat. There were still some things that needed to be done. At the time, this was 19th Street. Caleb Briggs was living next door to me. Like right when you walk out the door, his apartment was right there in your face. Him and his father. So I believe his father's no longer living anymore. So rest in peace, Pops. If you still are, my bad. I ain't mean to say that. But anyway, I called him over. He was listening. That's dope. Man, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'll do it for you. Man, we got some fucking high, man. And he got to listening, and I don't know if the lyrics were done or not, but when we got to that part, oh man, that motherfucker was so live, and that did it right there. That was like, yeah, you got your classic Gimme Me Paying Dues track right here. Like this closes the album. Like this the seal deal song right here. Like it was done for right there. This was done. There was no more recording after this song.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I see
You
y'all baby.
have to get ready for it. It's like it wasn't that you record this and next. It was not that it was like put that bitch to the side. I'm gonna get to this bitch last. So I got C4 in the song with me too.
So we can live like without a struggle, letting go off this. Living life, enjoying life, and all like 3 years. Ain't gotta want for shit. Reminiscing on the gifts we had, how we kicked it. Smoking green, we won it 2020, getting finished. Blurry vision, but still looking for a come up. Talking about how we gon' do when we come up. I got that feeling,
Got that feeling. I don't even want to play it, man. I don't even want to play it. They say you're hustling your flow, wait, I don't know.
Too many people got opinions and I've heard enough. Just when it comes to putting it down.
I don't know if this is the song that got me jacked and turned into DJ on Hustle and Flow, but this song, like I said, this album was done 2005. You know what I'm saying? Like 2004, 2005. You know what I'm saying? I was doing so much recording, but I was working on my solo album. And I released They Don't Know What They're North About in the end, like the ending of 2004, because I had on that sweater, so it was like either coming in the wintertime or coming out of wintertime. You feel what I'm saying? And this song, like you can hear the lyrics, the shit that I'm saying. I wasn't thinking about, you know what I'm saying? I think, but it could have been like the way I wrote the song, like they say you're hustling the flow, ain't that, you know what I'm saying? I believe I understood and knew what they was doing, so I said what I said, because I kind of knew that I was being left out of shit, but my character was being jacked and my persona was being placed on other people's faces with no fucking recognition. Prime example of a ghostwriter, right? So just listen to the lyrics and the shit that I say, and you should be able to pinpoint what happened before you read my book. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for listening to what I had to say. Thank you for listening to bits and pieces of Payin Dues. I know I talk a lot of good stuff. I know I said a lot of things. You gotta go back and remind it. But at the same time, I didn't talk too long. We got 3 hours worth of footage here. That's an hour and 44 minutes off the last one. It's an hour and 44 minutes on this one. It better be shit. An hour and 55 minutes. So be exact. And I started one of these late. So, hey, thank you for being here with me. Gracious. Gratitude. Stay aware. Keep your head on the swivel. Stay loyal. Stay prayed up. Make sure follow yourself. Within, baby. Look within. If you having problems with this shit, you know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to open up to people that know. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all being here with me. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, shit like this brings you in to become outside family member of mine. So, like I said, thank you for subscribing to the page. If you're watching from YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Because that's where it is. Or if you're doing this on TV, you know what I'm saying? And this whole documentary in its entirety, thank you so much. I got new music coming for you. Still on with you. Endless Love is out right now. Go get everything I've talked about on my website. Appreciate the 33K views. Take your pain away. So much more to come.